What if I told you that in less than 4 years, the job you're doing right now might not exist anymore?
I lost my job. How will I pay the bills?
I don't know. This is a very critical moment.
What am I going to do?
I just don't know.
Not because you're bad at it, not because you got fired, but because a machine learned to do it better, faster, and for free. Sounds terrifying, right? Stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly whether your job is safe and, more importantly, what you can actually do about it before 2030 hits. But first, hit that subscribe button because we're about to go deep into the one topic every single person on this planet should be paying attention to right now. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. Right now, as you're watching this, millions of jobs are quietly disappearing. Not with a bang, not with headlines, just quietly. Customer service reps replaced by chatbots that never sleep, never complain, and never ask for a raise. Graphic designers competing against an AI that can generate a logo in 8 seconds. Even coders, the people who built these AI systems, are now watching those same systems write code faster than they can. It's almost poetic and a little bit horrifying. But here's where it gets interesting, because the story you've been told about AI taking jobs, it's only half true. Economists have studied every major technological shift in history, from the printing press to the internet, and there's a pattern that keeps repeating. Technology doesn't just destroy jobs. It destroys some jobs while creating entirely new ones nobody could have predicted. 15 years ago, social media manager wasn't a real job title. Neither was app developer or drone pilot. So the real question isn't, will AI take jobs? The real question is, which jobs disappear, which jobs survive, and which brand new jobs are about to be born? Let's talk numbers, because this is where it gets real. Some of the biggest research institutions studying the future of work estimate that by 2030, tens of millions of jobs globally could be displaced by automation and AI. That's not a small number. That's the population of entire countries. But here's the twist those scary headlines conveniently leave out. Those same studies also project that AI could help create a similar number of new roles, sometimes even more. The catch? Most of those new jobs require different skills than the ones being lost. And that gap, that skills gap, is exactly what's causing all the panic you're feeling right now. So what kind of jobs are actually at risk? Repetitive, predictable, rule-based work is the most vulnerable. Data entry, basic bookkeeping, simple customer support, even parts of legal research and journalism. Tasks that involve pulling information and organizing it are being automated as we speak. If your job can be reduced to a flowchart, AI is coming for it. That's just the honest truth. And it's not just entry-level work anymore. Mid-level analysts, junior accountants, even some paralegal roles are feeling the pressure because AI doesn't need years of training. It just needs data. But here's what's fascinating from a psychological standpoint, and honestly, this is the part that gives me hope. The jobs AI struggles with the most are the deeply human ones. Jobs built on empathy, trust, negotiation, and emotional intelligence. Therapists, nurses, teachers who actually connect with struggling kids, salespeople who read a room, leaders who can inspire a team through a crisis. AI can process information, but it cannot genuinely feel what it's like to comfort someone who's grieving or to inspire a scared teenager to believe in themselves. That emotional layer, that human connection, that's our competitive edge, and it's not going away by 2030, or honestly ever. Now here's a psychological trap I want to warn you about because I've seen it wreck people's confidence. It's called learned helplessness, and it's exactly what happens when people convince themselves that no matter what they do, the outcome is already decided. AI is taking over, so why even try to adapt? That mindset is more dangerous than AI itself because it guarantees you'll be left behind, not because of the technology, but because you stopped fighting for your own future. The people who thrive after 2030 won't be the smartest or the most talented. They'll be the ones who stayed adaptable, curious, and willing to learn new skills instead of freezing in fear. Now let's get into exactly what you can do step by step starting today, not in some vague someday future. Because knowing the problem without a solution just leaves you anxious. Let's fix that. Step 1. Learn to work with AI instead of competing against it. Whatever field you're in, spend just 30 minutes a day learning how tools in your industry actually work. Marketers, learn AI-assisted content and add tools. Designers, learn AI-assisted design workflows. Even nurses and teachers are now expected to know how to use AI for documentation and lesson planning. The people who lose their jobs to AI are almost never replaced by AI directly. They're replaced by another human who simply knows how to use AI better than they do. Step 2. Double down hard on the skills machines cannot fake. creativity, critical thinking, persuasion, leadership, and emotional intelligence. These aren't soft skills anymore. They're becoming the most valuable skills on the entire planet. Practice public speaking. Practice writing persuasively. Practice reading people. These are muscles, and like any muscle, they grow the more you train them. Step 3. Diversify your income and your skill set now, while you still have time. Don't rely on a single skill or a single employer. Learn something adjacent to your current job that AI can't easily touch. If you're an accountant, learn financial advising and client relationships. If you're a writer, learn strategy and brand voice, not just typing words. Step 4. Stay a lifelong learner. The job market of 2030 won't reward people who know the most. It'll reward people who can learn the fastest. Read. Take short courses. Follow how your industry is changing every single month, not every few years. Here's the truth I want you to walk away with today. AI isn't some unstoppable villain coming to erase your future. It's a tool. The same way electricity was once terrifying. The same way computers once made people panic about mass unemployment. Every single time, new opportunities emerge from the fear. The people who survive change aren't the strongest. They're the ones who adapt the fastest, and starting today, that can be you. If this video opened your eyes even a little bit, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with someone who needs to hear it, because understanding what's coming is the first step to staying ahead of it. See you in the next one. Bye bye, tata.